Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Today is May 28th, 2025, and we just entered a new moon yesterday, and it's been wild. So, here we have just getting ready to enter this portal, this new portal of new beginnings. I'm just going to center myself and center myself in service to these Tarot Masters and to us. I call upon the Tarot Masters, call upon the hierarchy of light, I call upon air to come down and bring clarity and purpose and service to this group. Please let me understand. One voice. Come in. Okay. So, when you get here, just say hi. I can just feel myself settling. So, this new moon in Gemini is air. And so let's work on grounding ourselves. Hey, Richard, Amy, Sandra. It's wonderful to have you here. So I began with talking about this new moon that came in. The new moon is about new beginnings. It's a new cycle. And it's a wonderful opportunity to recalibrate and, ourselves, our ship. We are the masters. We are the captains of our ship. We are the masters of our universe. And so here we enter air. So, how many of you, just you can raise your hand, say yes, have been feeling like there is a new element of you being birthed, and it hasn't felt like it is very airy. It is swirling around. It's not grounded yet. So this we are being pushed into a new reality, a new way of working. As a matter of fact, there is a collective, the collective consciousness is shifting. And so, the Tarot Masters are here to help us understand what's going on. I feel for people that have no clue. More and more people are coming and saying, what the heck is going on? More people are waking up and confused. And air is pushing. Air is very pushy. And it can be unsettling and ungrounding. So just take this moment. Let's take this moment just to take a breath in and exhale. Let's do that again. Breathe in and exhale. And just feel yourself settling into this moment. I am checking my volume. Can everybody hear me? Okay. So, and so this month it's going to be, I hear, imperative that we focus on our grounding so that this new seed that is being planted within us takes root. We need our feet in the soil. Okay, so So, I am spreading out these cards. And let's see which card comes. Wow. Archetypal energies, the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see. The Sun, another archetypal energy. And then we have Three of Cups. Okay. I'm going to leave these cards in this order. It's already been shuffled. We have these three cards, where we are now, where we were before, and where we're going. Actually, sorry. Here we go. Where we were before, where we are now, and where we're going. Okay, so these are some really big energies that are coming in with this new moon. So the Wheel of Fortune. This is archetypal, the 10, which is also a 1, which refers to a new beginning, right? So the 10 is the end of a cycle. We've gone through 1 through 9, and now we are in a new cycle at 10. And so that 1 walks through a new doorway. So all the things that we've gleaned in this lifetime, the wisdom, the training, our resiliency, all the things that we experienced in our life, we take that into this new era. And so we are not starting from zero. We are starting from where we are. All the things that we have experienced, all our wisdom, our resiliency, and you are made perfectly for this next step of this journey. The Wheel of Fortune also suggests that, and reminds us that the wheel is not fixed, that it is spinning, and we are all going to have an experience based on where we come from. So this takes us up to a new level, but the outcome is not fixed. We have free will. We have our dreams. So this card is really reminding us to go back to our dream, to reconfigure our dream. Is it the same? Many of us Many of us are doing the work that we've done, but is it really the work that calls our soul? Have we changed so much that we need, it would behoove us to sit and pause and really think about where we're going? So it's not about doing. It's really sitting in this moment, again, using grounding and determining what our next step is, because we are not those people that we were in the beginning. There has been tremendous growth and stretching and resiliency and wisdom and talent, and you came here for a purpose. So this is the moment in time where it's going to be really helpful to stop and go deep into meditation. And this isn't something that it's like a one and done, you know, it's good enough. It's like this energy is really giving us the opportunity to fine tune and hone ourselves so that we can step into this new cycle, this new life that is here before us. Air. So air is also about intuition. Intuition and new growth and intellect and decision making. And so if there have been conflicts within ourself, more about within ourself, this gives us an opportunity. I'm just listening. I'm listening. One voice, please. They have a lot to say, so I'm just trying to. It is very airy. It's like woo. So. This card is reminding us in air that we need to really be checking in with ourselves. So we are this human being, but we are spirit embodied in the flesh. And so we are learning to navigate this physicality. We need to take care of it, love this physicality, this body that we house. And so diet, hydration, self-care, healing work is really, really important right now. The conflicts that are coming up are the conflicts of stepping into the new and the old stories that we tell ourselves. These old stories, energy does not just go away. We need to transmute it. We need to lean into it. Listen to the story that it tells, the information that it houses. All the information inside of us, all the information we have is inside of us. So we are like the conductor rods, the transformers that reach up into the sky. The energy comes in and we need to move it through us. When it gets stuck, whether it's trauma, information, we need to be able to move it through so that we can understand it, learn from it, grow, stretch, and move through our life. Some of it we'll take with us, like the information. A spiritual journal is really good at this point. To get the information, put it on paper, and let it move through you. Exercise is going to be really important. Moving into somatic work, whether it's yoga, movement, dance, walking, but moving into it so that you can move into the energy and move it through you. It's going to be really important now. Also water is really important for the conduction of electricity and the movement and gleaning and one second, not access, the acquisition of information. So this is a really important time to slow down and really start working with the energies and step into our new work. All of us are transforming. If you've been emotional, if you've been, I know the last was it new moon in Scorpio, that was all water, and so there was a lot of emotion, a lot of deep diving into a deeper place within us. So now air takes us to the next step. And within air, Mercury rules air, and Mercury is communication. It's also technology, communication. Think of the god Mercury with the wings on his feet. He was the messenger. And so, again, get quiet, go into yourself so that you can acquire, get the deep information that's coming. Again, the Wheel of Fortune is telling us that nothing, I'm hearing mutable. This is, I'm not really sure what that means. I should ask, right? I should ask, what does this mean? It's not determined. It can, mutable, it can go in several areas. So it's really us driving steering this new ship over new waters, using all the tools, the talents, the lessons, the resiliency, learning how to drive our ship into these new waters. I am sending out a newsletter with some new moon information, and there's a meditation. So if you are interested in getting that, make sure you're on my newsletter at soulfullyouwellness.com, and so that you can get that also. This is a really potent time of dreaming. What else do we need to know? So it's telling me to move to where we've been, the sun. So we are in this this period of change. We with the Wheel of Fortune, we are in this, I'm hearing, epic time of transformation. The new moon, yesterday was the date of the new moon, so we're still in its shadow, and will be for another 2 days as the moon begins bringing more and more light in the cycle through the waxing moon, full moon, and then the energies begin waning. So this is a really a potent time to shine our light, continue shining our light. All the work that we've done is has gotten us to this point. So this card is like, I see you, well done, you can do this, as you go into the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune also suggests, like, it is mutable. There are possibilities and probabilities. You can go as deep as you want into recreating your future as you want, such as working with the cycles of the moon and taking your new seed, your new dream, and begin working it through the cycles. The astrology around us works with us, whether we are conscious of it or not. So this is an opportunity to really start working with these energies consciously. If you forget, that's okay. The astrology works for all of us. Everybody on the planet is feeling it. The hospitals, the first responders, they all know at the time of the full moon and also the time of the new moon that there are more incidents of more accidents, more acting out, more arrests, more traumas entering the hospital or the police department, fires, that sort of thing. So our work is to use these energies for our spiritual path of progression. The higher and higher we ascend, we can even ascend the astrology and not be controlled by the astrology, but use this energy to create our lives. Even the astrology, even the planets are going through their own path of progression, and we are kind of we are in for the ride with them. So this card reminds us that we are in the center of the wheel. We control our wheel. And so here we go from mastering to becoming the master of our ship. I don't know about you, but this has been a wild ride. Old shadows are coming up to be revealed. A lot of shadow work is really being called to transmute the old story so that you can step into the new. So if you need any assistance, just reach out. I'm here for you. Okay, so here we have Three of Cups. So as we are, so cups we know is cups is intuition. It's water. It's intuition. It's really it's emotion. Sorry about that. That was so cups is cups is water, emotions, creativity, or intuition. And what a beautiful card. Here we do this in community. We are not alone, and we can hold each other closely as we do this. If you've felt alone, a lot of people have been feeling alone. So the Three of Cups, this is about happiness, celebration, collaboration, fun, lightness, support, bonding. And this card just reminds us that we're all here together. We are all collectively ascending on this tree of life. And so, you know, this card is reminding us, like, open yourself to, open your home, open your, and it doesn't have to be your physical home, but it's like open yourself to new relationships. The time, this is not a new message, the time of the lone wolf is over. There is loneliness is at a staggering height. People are waking up and don't really know what's going on. Even those that know what's going on, we are being risen to new heights, and it is we're going to a place we've never been before, and there's even body sensations. Our physical body is needing to shift into this new area too, so aches and pains, worries, emotion, and so collaboration, finding people, just being kind, allowing people to be where they are. Now, in the world, there is a lot of chaos and drama, and everyone is having an experience. Everyone is figuring out this new playing field. Everyone is transforming. Some more consciously than others. It doesn't really matter, though, because when our stories come up, it can be, I'm hearing riveting. It can be riveting. It can be earth and soul shattering. And so there are more instances where you'll know somebody is in the dark night of soul as they're waking up. And so our ability just to let people have their experience, we can't, you'll know, even us, right? If we look at ourselves, we think we know, but we're in the process of transformation too. So everybody is in different stages, in different places of transformation. The world is changing. There is an ascension happening. We all do this together, and we all rise together. And so it is a, I'm hearing glorious, although it doesn't always feel that way, does it? But there is a glorious awakening happening. And so allow people just to be where they are. Like, we don't have to argue, fix, chase. And people are going to have their own experience. This is an amazing time for healers, and for those that need healing work, whether it's, you know, physical, soul, spiritual healing, whether it's readings. This is a time where we can there's more and more people in the world that can serve us. So find the qualified people to work with. Don't suffer. Peel away the things that are not you. And be together. There is such a, I'm hearing such grace to just be in community, that even if we don't agree with each other, we're in different positions of understanding or experience. Like, there is such grace and beauty just to come together and in love. And love is, it's not a word. This is the love of the divine. So we are all beginning to really explore what that means, what that feels like. So again, these cards go back to when we opened this reading with just sitting still and breathing and remembering that God, whatever name you use, God, Tankishla, Yahweh, Allah, Creator, Energy, whatever name you use, is that God is in the stillness. So it's not about reaching for the next thing, doing the next thing. It's actually sitting in the present moment. Being okay in the quiet. Refreshing, renewing our faith in the divine, knowing that everything is good, that everything is perfect, that we are exactly where we need to do, where we need to be. It is actually becoming, and they're even breaking it down, is to be and coming, right? It's coming. Just be. Allow it to come. And so this is really calling us to get quiet, be in the stillness, be in this place with God, and beginning to and dream our new becoming. Like, what do you really want in your life? And it's not, in our society, I can say in the West, because I'm here, that we are taught at a very early age to produce, to do, what it looks like, to accomplish. This is very different. It's like we will walk through the world, but this is really about stopping and taking time to really hone, to tune in. Where is our joy? Where is our creativity, our passion? And so it's even to drop the things that don't serve us. Drop the things that you're just doing to fill in time. There's so much in this world that is, I'm hearing impression management. Like, we've been taught to look outside of ourselves, to do things for the likes, for the attention, the finances, what would, it's all impressions. And so this is really asking us to be willing to consider that they're who am I? Why am I really here? And to drop everything. And and it's not like quit your job, because we do have things we have to do to make the our rent and pay our bills. But we're really, if I was to burn this is again going back to the Sun card. It's like if I was willing to burn everything down, and I'm going to rise like the phoenix. What do I want? What seeds am I going to plant in this new fertile soil? And the seeds are going to be very different. It's like the seed of peace. Now there's a whole arena about, like, you know, be happy, where's your happiness? Like, it's not about happiness, because happiness comes and goes. If we have peace, whether times get challenging, you know, energy, I'm being reminded, energy is a wave. So it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. So what happens tomorrow? Your happiness or whatever rises. Then guess what? It's going to go down. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with the flow of energy. This is the way this world is set up. So bring things in that really have meaning for you. And that means we really need to be quiet to ask the right questions, to be willing to be nothing so that we can be everything. Now that's deep. We need to be this is the season of our mastership, the next level of what we can become, what we can step into, I should say, because we are already who we are. We need to peel away the things that are not us. So what does that really mean? And so this is the time, again, that we can use this energy. And in the newsletter there will be more, and I'm actually creating more things to be really stepping into the magic of these cycles, this wheel of the year. So we have the new moon is really, really potent. If you can give yourself the next 2 days just to really slow down and start asking yourself the really big questions, like be willing to peel away the illusions of what you think. Burn it all. Let it all go. If I was to let everything go, what do I really want? Right? It might be our family, peace, joy. Like, what is your dream? And so in our mind we can just let everything go and then just start recreating, and then we will have the next we'll have more understanding about what we can do in this cycle. This is so ripe with possibilities. It's very, very exciting. This is a time when we can really, really do this together. And maybe we should get together on Zoom or in a platform where we can just really start growing into and utilizing this energy to create something spectacular. Because if you haven't heard this before, I just want to share with you some really deep esoteric training. We each came in here with a mission. We each sat before God, whatever name we use. We made a contract, and then we came down to the many dimensions, and we came in with a contract, like what our work is going to do. So we're not here to live just 9 to 5 and then die. If you've ever felt that you have big work, you're right, you do. There is still a ton of spirit that is spirit. We came in and we got this really amazing opportunity for this time in history. And so each of you has really important work to do. And I'm cheering you on. Maybe this group, maybe we are the community we long for. And so whatever I can do to support you and cheer you on, let me know, because I'm on Team You. And so use this time of this new moon. There is, a few, I would definitely have your spiritual journal and start meditating in a sacred space, meditating. However you do it, set a candle. I would do it quietly because you want to be able to hear spirit, however that works for you. And just start asking. You will get messages. A song may come on later in the day that pertains to your question. You might be driving down the road and see a billboard that has that word that that was for you. A friend may say something and you'll be like, oh, that was and maybe you need to meditate and go deeper on that. What does that like? So now is the time to really begin connecting with spirit and seeing how spirit works in your life. We experience the world through our 5 senses: taste, touch, feeling, taste, touch, smell, and hearing. And same with then we have our 5 psychic senses, which mirror our physical senses. So clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, smell, and I missed one, but you know what I mean. So now's the time to really use the energies around us to become the masters that you are. That was a lot. Any questions while I'm still in the zone? You guys to get to ask questions because you're here. So I hear great advice, soothing energy, and message. Richard says he's been thinking the same thing, this very thing. Sandra says she's very happy. And thank you. Yes, you're welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are here. It pushes me every week to go really deep into ourselves and our life. Richard says, what's a good method to discover what you really want? Well, that's a really good, and Kristen says very aligned. Thank you. Richie, this is like a really great question. There are some of us that are really great dreamers, and there are others of us that were never allowed or taught how to dream. And so that's what we have to give ourselves, is like permission, like what do I really want in my life? And that's where taking a walk, having a conversation with friends and loved ones, like let them inspire you. Like like you and I could have a talk. It's like, what is your dream? How are you doing it? And this is where, our collaboration, our loved ones, we can have deep collaborations. You might, meditation, going into your sanctuary and, being with your higher self and your spiritual team. I know some of the things that I want. Now, this new moon has been really transformative. Everything that this one blew me away, I have to tell you. You're my friend, so I'll tell you. The last 5 weeks have been really challenging for me. So much so that my body took the hit. I'm actually using a cane to walk because last week I thought I have to travel next week. I might have to be in a wheelchair to get through the airport. Could not walk, dragging my foot. And my whole being was dismantling. And so I had to stop and go into self-care and really look, and I had a ton of healing work done too, because we have really good healings, and I needed assistance. But it was really a dismantling for me of old stuff, and I am recreating myself. Like I'm not who I was last week. And so what am I going to bring with me? And so, I am redreaming. And I was never allowed to dream as a kid. So it's all new. And the one thing that holds me, I'm going to share it with you, is being in that quiet place and just telling myself, God is here in the stillness. I'm okay. I'm okay. I am used to doing, and I need to be. And so in this stillness, and then I add things that are joyful. Like I want creativity. I want my people around me. Like, so it's like small little baby steps. What do I really want? Because what can happen is, if we are living a life that is doable, like we are doing, we could scramble, what's the next thing I do? So we could try escapism, trying not to be here, but to be there, and maybe happiness will be there. But that's very external, right? We are being called with this new moon to really be, to step into our new self, to let go of all the things that are not us. And it's going to be very different for each of us. And so, but that's where our community is going to be so helpful, is like we can be loved in this quiet place. We can be loved and held as we become this next iteration of ourselves. And so it's very different from a production mindset. This is a becoming, a being mindset. And it may be something very different for each of us, particularly in the West, where we are programmed to do and to put on the mask, the illusion, and then give up more of ourselves. So this is a very different way of being. Does that make sense, Richie? Sandra, you just handed in your verbal resignation. Woohoo! Congratulations, babe. Are you coming back to the States? Hey, Tracy, good morning. Just bailed on. I'm not sure what that means. I hope it's good. Okay. Kristen says this is very aligned. Well, I'm not surprised, because frankly, when we get together, the Tarot Masters, oh, Sandra, you're going to be in New York in July. Reach out. I'm not far. Let's talk. What was I just saying? I got so excited about Sandra being in New York. This is a time of really big transformation. and it's, I don't know about you, but it has been kicking my ass. So, but it's also incredibly exciting, because when I stay in this moment of stillness and I know God is here with me, everything is okay. I don't have to reach or strive, and I'm okay. So anyway, that is a story, Glory. So we actually are at the end of our reading, and I have a hard stop today. So thank you so much for showing. Every week when we do this, the Tarot Masters come in for the group attending. And so we got some really amazing information, and it looks like we're all in this together. So we're all going through very similar journeys. Similar, but we're going to do it our way, right? We're all, the Tarot Masters, the astrology, the cycles in this wheel are all here in service to us, you know, and so we can, you know, the wheel is here. It's a structure that is formed so that we can live our life empowered, in service, and growing into our very best selves. And remember that when we're doing what we love, life is magic and joyful, and we lift ourselves and we lift everyone around us. So again, this card is really, really potent. You know, we do this in very challenging times in this world, and we do this together. We are not alone, and I want you to know that I'm available if you guys need anything. Just, you know, reach out, text me, DM me. I'm here for each of you. Thank you for showing up. I am Sue Ananian at soulfulwellness.com. And don't forget, if you want more messages, more tips and tricks, and relationship with an amazing group of people, just reach out, sign up, and I look forward to being with you all. Sandra, you're welcome. She says thank you for the messages. I am so grateful that you guys are here. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye, guys.